Hello friends, how you guys? As you will be aware that Philately is a collection of postage stamps from all over the world, and we have categorized all the postage stamps based on the countries in these booklets. So we will be showcasing you members only contact for these booklets, which will be available on our YouTube channel as a members only contact content. So basically we will show you all the postage stamps that we have collected over the years, and then you can make up your mind whether you want to take this hobby or not. So this is a green colored book, and this is made by Imperial. It's called Prince 4030. The booklet itself is very expensive because it helps you sort out all your stamps and then stack them according to your country. So let's check out. This is the first one that we are going to show you, and every booklet will show you some countries, and then we are going to make around 8 to 9 videos separately, and these are going to be long videos. So we'll try to show you the maximum amount of stamps, and this is going to be a members only contact, so you will have to support me on the same journey. So let's start with the first one. So this album, green album, has stamps from Hong Kong, Japan, Tangier, Tonga, Somalia, Croatia, Yugoslavia, Singapore, Slovenia, Indonesia, China, Russia, Egypt, Thailand, Trinidad and Tobago, Rwanda, Korea, Mongolia, Bangladesh, Samoa, Italy, Portugal and Macau. So we have printed this kind of page, and then we are showcasing you all the stamps. So I am going to zoom out, but just showing you as to how it looks and everything. So these are all covered using this paper, and then we have the stamps. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put the focus on a single page so that you can see all the stamps, and then we can go through stamps one by one as well. So now zooming in on the stamps, and then you will start seeing the things. So let's put something on the back of the thing so that the album can be elevated. So now we have elevated the thing so that it will be easier for you to see as we go through the stamps one by one. So this is the Hong Kong. Hong Kong is one of the countries in Asia, and it comes under China. So China is kind of a free port for China. So I think this is a much better angle by virtue of which we can showcase you all the stamps, and then you are able to, I think, see or zoom in onto the stamps. So we will see and tell you that this is the Queen Elizabeth kind of stamps which Hong Kong has printed for the Queen Elizabeth, or they must be having control over that area. Then these are also Hong Kong, China is written clearly on this. Is a stamp from the airport, the Pearl area development, and then these are the Chinese porcupine. Then we have some birds collection here. Then we have all the different kinds of birds are there. Then we have some buildings and some stamps which are related to the buildings. Then we also have some kind of older stamps range, which is also from the previous era of the kings and queens of Hong Kong. So this is, I think, the Queen Elizabeth, which is there here on the bottom. And then we have this fish. The name of the fishes and everything is also written, but we are going fast so as to we'll showcase you all the things and everything, but we won't be able to take you through all the stamps individually. But you will see that these are from the older range of stamps when Queen was ruling maybe the Hong Kong city. Then we'll move to the next page. So moving to the next page, we have these some of the insects from Hong Kong, very nice stamps. So this is Universal Postal Union from Hong Kong, China. Basically this is the year of the tiger and all that stuff. So basically stamps collection is something which by virtue of which you can know a lot about the religion of the country. So these are all the stamps. I think this is a Rotary Club stamp. And then you have stamps now. These Nippon stamps belongs to Japan. So wherever there is Nippon written, it means that these are Japanese stamps. So as we told you in our form earlier, that after Hong Kong we will have Japan stamps. So this is the order in which we have kept the stamps. So Nippon is Japanese stamps. As you will see, these are like the drawings from Japan. Japanese stamps are very nice, and this is like cherry blossom portion. They looks very nice. As you will see, these are very nice. Moving further, still going on strong with the Nippon stamps, we will showcase you more. So I think it will be better without the tilt. I think tilt is making us slow. So you will see that there are so many stamps from the drawings, the crayon drawings and something like that. And then these are some of the sports guys and everything. They have showcased a lot of sports. And if you check out these stamps, these are very unique stamps. These stamps are like totally different. You will see the extra protruding part also as well. So these are like stamps which has something extra. It's not a square or rectangle kind of stamp. All these stamps have something coming out in the form of shape. Then you have the trains stamps, then you have a ship. You have so many different kinds of stamps that you can see now. So it's just to enjoy the thing. We are showcasing you all the stamps just to enjoy. So just relax and check out all the stamps one by one. So I think we are on the top zoom. And then we carry on with the Nippon stamps. You will see, and anything unique which catches your eye, I will try to see. This is the Mount Fuji from Japan. And then very nice. This is the turtle. Wow. Some of the stamps are really nice. And then you have the small stamps which are in the denomination of 10, 80, 50, 100, something of that sort, with these warriors and samurais and all that stuff. And then these are buildings and flowers, and the normal day-to-day stamps are there. So moving further to the next page, we are still carrying on with the Nippon. So these stamps you will see are totally different. And then we are not able to even read the language. So these are like very unique older stamps that we have. And then the next one is kind of older stamps from that era or in Japan. So you will see these are very old stamps. They are like looking like revenue stamps kind of stuff. So these stamps in India, you see them as revenue stamps. Then you will see that there are two unique stamps which are in a quadrilateral kind of form. So these are totally different. And then you have the aeroplane stamps. So these are the generic stamps that you will see, but we have some fancy as well, which we have showcased you on the previous page. The next page will go strong, and then this is the next page. So in the next page we have some specialized stamps, as we showed you that these are now monkeys, dogs, goat and all that stuff. And then we have tiger as well, and rabbits, so tides. So these are very nice stamps. The Japan stamps are very nice. You will see that they are very nice. You will feel that you want to collect all of them. So that's what we have done. So these are the stamps from Japan. So moving further on to the next page, we are still continuing strong with the Japanese stamps. So you will see that we have unique stamps in the form of tea kettle. So what I have thought that we will take a break at like 30 minutes or so, and then we will do the part 2 and part 3. Every part will be like 30 minutes. Then it will be better, because otherwise considering the number of pages that you will see that we have, it will be like 1 hour video for a single file. We have multiple of these files that for every country. And then you will see these are all the flowers, and then detailed. If you want to see spend a lot of time, then you have to spend a lot of time on each and every stamp, getting to know when it was printed and all that stuff. So that much time we won't have, but we will show you the unique ones. So this is from Lions Club, and then you have these characters which are like crayoned or something like that. That's what Japan stamps are known for. So this is a flag one. So this is a Japan stamp with cherry blossom flowers. Then this is a full cherry blossom flowers. Then this is based on the military or that kind of stuff. This is Mount Fuji. So moving on to the next one. Next page, we are still continuing with the Japanese stamps. So we have this old kind of painting and all that stuff, and then so many different unique kinds of stamps that you can see. And we are showcasing you from dance and then bird. So you will see the samurais, the samurais. Recently, so moving further, now we are going to change the country to Malta. The next country in the stamps collection is Malta. So Malta is one of the small countries, and then it also comes under the Queen Elizabeth rule. Now maybe King Charles, so during that time. And then they have also the stamps from Malta. You will see that they have unique kind of stamps, a stamp inside a stamp kind of thing as well. So very unique. So by virtue of which you get to know a lot of things about the country. If you start when we started collecting, there was no Wikipedia, so we'll have to rely on encyclopedia to know about the countries and all that stuff. Now you have Wikipedia and you can learn much more about the country and everything. And then we have these Montserrat stamps as well. You won't even know what is Montserrat, so you have to find out. Do Google, just check out what is Montserrat. And then we have stamps from Tangier. These are small you will see these are small islands which are ruled by Queen Victoria. So this is Victoria and George, so comes under Morocco kind of thing. So moving further to the next page, and then we have a lot of stamps from Malta. You will see these are all the stamps. This is Pope, so this is Benedictine 19th April 2005. So that's the Pope from that time. And then you will see these are all the government, self-government kind of stamps. You will see these are the same shape, same design, and then some thing is written and all that stuff. So very old, very nice. So these are all Malta stamps. Moving further, we have more stamps from Malta. So very nice. So this is like a more cultural thing, and then you will see that 1923 to 1948, and then with very nice cat and all that stuff. So I think this is from Story of Jesus Christ, or from that area. I think most of the things, or you will see that most all the things are like from church and all that stuff. So they have strong belief in the stamps is reflected on the Malta stamps. And then you have these unique ones which are very nice. Here as well you will see that a church is shown in every one. And then you have these Samuel Taylor Coleridge and so many different kinds of stamps. So moving further, we have got some stamps from Tonga. So you will see that these are the stamps from Tonga, and then it was also under some rule of Great Britain. And then Treaty of Friendship. These are all stamps from Treaty of Friendship of Tonga with the UK. Then we have stamps from Somalia, very little collection. And then something called NIUE. So these are all the Pacific. This is an island in the Pacific Ocean. As I told you, most of the things will be from some kind of small islands, which is this one, and this is from an island in Pacific Ocean. So that's it. And then we have some stamps from Malta as well, the food and all that stuff, I think. So moving further, we have an empty page which we didn't fill as yet, but we are going to fill sooner than later, and then we'll have to make an entry. So this one is one of the stamps from Croatia. So this is a stamp from Croatia. Then we'll move forward. We have more stamps from it's written as Republika Hrvatska. So these are from Republic of Hrvatska, and let me know what is the recent name of this particular thing. So you will see the stamps are very nice, very nice they look. Wow, even they have a Pope stamp. So I think every country some or the other time they have done some kind of stamps for the popes, or when they are visiting their particular island or city or country, then they definitely dedicate one stamp to the Pope. And medical as well, like the Red Cross and all those societies as well. Always every country has the stamps for them. So these are very nice stamps, you will see. I hope you are enjoying the thing. This is going to be a long video, but and members only video, so we are not going to show it to other people who have no interest in the stamps. And then we are coming to Yugoslavia. Yugoslavia, earlier it was called a Jugoslavijek. So this might be the local name in the local language that they have. And then these are the Yugoslavian stamps. And then so we are showcasing you all the stamps, and then you can pause the video and look at them easily. And then these are all the stamps from Yugoslavia. If something catches my attention, I'll tell you a lot about them. And then see, this is kind of a directional kind of stamp, and then this is like hexagonal kind of stamp, and then they have a Skofia Loka as well. So moving further from Slovakia, we will go to the next page, and then you will see much more bigger stamps from Slovakia, especially this one, which is of a lady called A. Milenokovic. So she must be someone. And then we have the older range of stamps from Yugoslavia. There, these Nopto, something is written in Russian language maybe. So Noeta CCCP is like the name of Russia, is something that's written on Russian stamps, if you know that. And then we have all these stamps, and then you have this thing, which this is a very unique stamp. As you will see, it has some kind of blink into the same side, like the numbering and everything is written in like a golden font. So you find these kinds of stamps as well from time to time. So moving further, we still are continuing with Yugoslavia, and then you will see, so these are more stamps from Yugoslavia. I hope I'm not torturing you with a lot of things, but then it's always great to see all these stamps. Even for myself, if I want to see my collection, then I can see these videos. So now we have moved to Singapore. Singapore was a Malaya region, and you will see that Universal Postal Union, these are the old Malaya kind of thing. That's why Malaysia and Singapore, they are like Malaya. And then you have this queen here as well on all the stamps. So basically, I think she is the most photographed person if you talk about the stamps or something, considering so many countries were under them for part of Commonwealth. So you will see a lot of stamps. And as you know, Singapore is a boat-based company. Then fishes, this is called Hippocampus Kuda. So they have written. And then very, very nice stamps from Singapore. We have the birds collection, which is like kind of art, which you can do the mandala art. These are the ones which are like very, very nice. These are the dance forms, like the Indian dance form as well, because they have a lot of Indians living in Singapore. I think during World War II, they fought Japanese in Singapore for Britishers. And then the next one is still, so these are the 75th Commonwealth Heads of Governments meeting 1971. It must have happened in Singapore. And then you have the flags of all the Commonwealth countries. This is the India's flag. And then they are parks and gardens of Singapore, command house. So all these kinds of stamps, vintage car, state of Singapore. And then you have the seashells, all something of that sort. Then a lot of focus is on the different kinds of fish that they have. This is the merlan, and then in merlan they have this queen as well. And then we have the National Day stamps, as well as so many different kinds. This is like a mushroom coral as well. This is a mushroom coral, and then that's it. So moving further, we are still continuation with Singapore. So this is the Singaporean taxi. We have Singapore Malaya, the older stamps from Singapore Malaya. Then this is a Deepavali stamp from Singapore. If you can see, Singapore Deepavali stamp, and then the Singapore Christmas stamp. So very nice. So Indians are so many. My brother also studied from Singapore. So these are all the stamps from Singapore. I think I might have more stamps from Singapore, which I can now put them as well. So now after Singapore, you will see that we have a Noeta CCP thing, which is like Russian. Earlier USSR stamps were called Noeta CCP. So these are all the Russian stamps, very nice stamps Russia used to make, or still making maybe. So you will see that all these stamps are Russia is written, right? So but they belong to Slovenia, I think. So I'll show you all the stamps, a lot of leaders and everything is written, the culture, the aeroplanes, the parks, the bees, the birds, the flowers. This is called Kakamka Anas Falcata, and this is Athaya Farina. So these are different kinds of birds that they are showcasing, and you will see. Considering so many designs and everything, you will definitely fall in love with these stamps. So this is like a tank and a ship. Moving further, we still have so many pages to go. I think now we have reached Slovenia. So these are the stamps from Slovenia. These are very nice. These I definitely like these ones, especially the cartoon crayon. These kinds of stamps are my favorites. And then you will see that they have so many stamps which are like kind of created by some artist and all that stuff. So these are all those kind of stamps, or in normal form we call them doodling now. So they also, I told you, Red Cross is always there in stamps. And then these are different kinds of stamps, different price range, even if the color or something will be different, but the price will always be different on these stamps, even if you see like that. So the same design or something will always have the price difference of these stamps. So these are Slovenia stamps, and represent their local culture. Moving further, we are still on Slovenia pages. So you will see more, and then now we have more Slovenia stamps. Some of the stamps we have kept twice because we have got the postage, stamp, which makes them very unique. Otherwise, and then you see apple. So the apple is there, and then the apple has been eaten. So this is very unique. You won't find this kind of stamp anywhere. And then they have the Sydney Olympics 2000, and these are the Republic of Indonesia. Now we have reached Indonesia. So these are the stamps from Indonesia. So we have all the stamps from Sumatra Barat, Java Barat. So these are the stamps from Indonesia, and this must be their prime minister or somebody important in Indonesia. So Indonesia has these greeting stamps as well. So they creating the stamps based on the various festivals and all that stuff which they celebrate in their country. And then we have more stamps from Indonesia representing their leader. This is Rupiah was their currency, or I don't know what is the currency currently. I have not been to Indonesia as yet. And then you will see that 15 cent or something is written. Then you have Rupiah as well. So they have I think multiple currencies they used to do. And then Republic of Indonesia is there. These are all the older stamps that you will see. You won't see them in the market now. So see, under Bazaar Porto stamps. So next, let's move to, so we have completed half of the booklet. So I think at this point we will give you a break, and then because the half the book is finished, so let's we will showcase you the next part of the booklets in the second video. So thank you so much for watching. Keep continuing and keep supporting the members only channel for the Life's Way. Thank you so much. Bye bye.